Me and my buddy Weston are starting a multi-million-dollar big-time operation in Forest River, North Dakota. Will we succeed or will we fail? Make sure you guys stay tuned to find out, and if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys go down below, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already, and leave a comment and let me know what you guys want to see in more episodes. But with that being said, let's get after it. Welcome back, guys. We're here in the John Deere Gator. We are getting ready to cross over the railroad tracks here in just a second. But anyways, we are going to get ready to get some soybean harvest going on, guys. And we got to call up Weston, let him know what the plan is, what the name of the game is, because he's probably over at the farm wondering where I'm at, what I've been doing. But we got everything all cleaned up. The headers are looking nice and brand new. The Gator is definitely just my little show rig for today. We're not really cruising anywhere fast. We're not in a hurry to get anything done at this time whatsoever. We're just kind of putting right along, getting through town, trying not to run into the neighbors' houses or anything like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring up my little map as I cautiously drive down the road, hopefully. But we're gonna be going over here to field 64. This field has soybeans in it. If you guys remember, we were at field 65 the last time doing corn. And somehow, surprisingly, the Gator is still driving down the road. So basically, all we gotta do is, once we get up to the dealership, which is up there, we're gonna go ahead and take a left, and we're gonna give Weston a call and see what's up.
Hey Midwest, how you going?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, just so you know, got a little bit of an early start this morning. We got everything all cleaned up. Didn't know if you didn't notice, or I don't know if you noticed that the combines are all clean, headers are all cleaned up. We're gonna go ahead and field 65, if you remember, down there by I don't remember exactly what the field was, 67 I think it was, or 67, 68 maybe, where we had that cornfield where we dished out of.
Yep.
We're gonna be harvesting those soybeans out there.
Alright, well, I just jumped in my pickup and I'm heading down there right now with the good old header on the back, so I'll meet you there soon.
Alright, yeah, I'm just running here with the Gator about 40 mile an hour down the highway, so don't worry about me.
Alright, I'll probably catch up to you knowing how I drive, so don't worry about it. I'll be there soon.
Catch up to me? I'm already here. What are you talking about? I just got to the field.
I guess you did get a bit of a head start. I'll be there soon, don't you worry about it. There might be a local newspaper on me, but she'll be right.
Alright, well, we'll see you here in a bit. Well, guys, you're not going to believe it. Actually hauling this thing down the highway at 32 miles an hour and increasing as long as I do not hit any unexpected bumps like this railroad track that's coming up here. I think this is what, 1112 bushel. We're all on 1100 bushel grain cart down the highway at well, we were going with about 34 mile an hour. Well, the John Deere Gator. I mean, this doesn't say anything about John Deere being, you know, top brand, top notch and everything that they're doing right now with their Gators. Minus their combines. I don't know what else is, you know. Honestly, this is pretty good. We got Weston behind us with the combine. I'll head back, catch a ride, and we'll hopefully pick up another combine and hopefully get everything started with getting this harvest done. But I'll see y'all when I get back to the field, guys.
Hey Midwest, how about you? You got me on the CB?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, buddy. What's up?
Heck yeah, well, I mean, the yield's not too bad off the bat here. I'm kind of excited to get into some bean harvest, not gonna lie. What about yourself?
Well, I'm going to do a little strip here in a second. I need to recalibrate some stuff with my combine because we shifted from corn over to soybeans pretty fast, so my monitor's throwing a little bit of a fit at me right now, so my yield is not exactly reading, and I'm kind of wondering if I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff out the back.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, mine actually is not doing that, luckily, so that is good there. I'm not looking, it's looking like I'm not having too much stuff spraying out the back, so we're lucky there.
Alright, well, if you just give me a second, I'll be back on the radio here in a second. Alright, let's go ahead and take a square down here. We're going to lay some stuff down here, dig around in this trash a little bit. What is going on? Did I forget to, like, filter some stuff out? I mean, we got this thing rolling around just fine. We got everything looking just perfectly fine here. What do we got, like, messed up? Belts are all moving the way they should be. Alright, there we go. We should be good now. We are not throwing any more warnings. The correct separator is on. Everything is going through. We're getting everything going, guys. I don't think we're doing too bad, though. We are getting about, oh, that is 13% moisture. Not too terrible. And right now on this end rows, we're getting about 95 bushel an acre for our soybeans. So hopefully we can kind of do what Weston's monitor is saying. If we can give him a shout here in a second. Where is my radio? There we go. Hey, Weston, you got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, what's going on? Hey,
you getting about the same monitor readings for me, about 13% moisture and about 95% or 95 bushels an acre here?
I'm looking at about 97 bushels an acre here, so it's looking nearly the same amount.
All right, well, as long as we're getting close to the same reading here. So the problem with my combine is that I had the my separator was, I forgot to turn on my rear separator.
That is not a good thing. I mean, yeah, luckily mine wasn't doing any of that stuff. I calibrated it before I hopped into the field, so Maybe we should like do group check-ins before we start harvesting next time, just to make sure we kind of got everything going, because we don't need any lost yield on these fields.
Oh, you trying to do like a radio check so we can get over here and be like, all right, engine on, speed, and you doing all that stupid stuff, or what?
Nothing that extreme, just, you know, making sure we got all the separators right, make sure everything's calibrated correctly. None of that bullcrap stuff that you were just talking about. We don't need to be police officers, we're farmers, you know? We don't need to do a radio check. We're just going to make sure we're not losing yield, because maybe if it's a good yielding field and we're just spraying beans or corn out the back, that's not good.
All right, hey Weston, you got your ears open?
Yep, I got them open. What's going on, big dog?
Hey, so I'm just getting ready to finish up this pass going up through here. I'm probably about to I'll probably reach about 45% by the time I get up to where you're at. And honestly, not too terrible yielding beans. Not what I've like expected. We did drop in yield. I've gone down to about an average of 86 on headlands. So I'm kind of wondering what the inside's going to bring, or I guess the main parts of the field.
Yeah, I'm actually I'll probably be sitting at around like 48% after this first headland here, but I reckon the more we get into the field, the better the yield should be. I mean, the outer soil, you know, generally isn't too good, but hopefully we can strike some luck in the middle there. That'd be pretty neat.
That would be pretty cool if we were able to get a little bit more better of a yield. Maybe if we were able to hit like 90 average through the middle of the entire field, that would be pretty good. We'd be getting some pretty darn good beans. Probably some of the best beans actually I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to pray for and hope for. It can happen. It might not happen though. So we can't get our hopes up too much, you know.
I reckon honestly, probably a couple more passes we'll be able to unload in the grain cart, unload in the truck, maybe take 1 or 2 loads of, or yeah, probably 1.5 truckloads back, and that's probably going to be all she wrote for this field, honestly.
I reckon that honestly as well. Do you reckon we sell them or we just hold on to them for better pricing? Because I mean, we don't really need money at the moment, so.
I reckon we just hold on to them, honestly.
Yeah, speaking of filling up the combine harvester, I just hit 50%, so we're looking all right here.
By the way, you know how I said I was going to reach 45 by the time I got to the end where you're at? Well, I reached 44%, so honestly, I think that was a pretty good guess, huh?
Yeah, pretty accurate, I reckon.
By the way, do you see that storm that's coming in? Apparently we're supposed to be getting snow here soon.
Yeah, I was checking the weather on the computer earlier this morning, and there it looks like there's going to be a big snowstorm coming in.
Yeah, especially with that first frost coming, we're going to need to get all of our soybeans out of the fields and everything like that. So that means that big field that we got that's like 110 acres, we're going to need to get that out as soon as possible, because if those soybeans frost over, they ain't worth nothing.
Yeah, it's a race against time right now. We ain't looking too good, but I mean, we'll make it work. Nothing to worry about. We got 2 combine harvesters. We might even be able to find a farmhand to come give us a bit of a hand. We might even like rent or buy another combine harvester if we manage to find someone else who wants to come on board to the team, you know. Be pretty good.
I feel like we'll be running out of extra hands. I feel like us running 2 combines is good enough for somebody to run grain cart and run truck back and forth before we fill up, you know. Unless we get more people on here and we get like 6 people going, but I don't know. That's talking quite a big operation we got going.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, a lot more money we got to spend. We got to pay people to come out. We got to make sure they're trustworthy. We don't need anyone breaking our equipment. I mean, at least if we break the equipment, it's all right. But if someone else breaks it, it's just not all right, you know?
I mean, you're going to have normal wear and tear with, like, anything you got on the farm. Like, honestly, if you think about it, like, this combine can fall apart right now. We only got, like, you know, 20 hours on it since we've owned the darn thing, because we've only harvested, like, 3 fields.
But what I'm getting at here is I feel like people we tend to hire most definitely break stuff, and it's not a good look.
Then you walk in, you're all alone, the hottest in the room by far, and you look up in our eyes lock, and my heart falls straight out of my chest, baby. Your lips and your sweet smile, let me kiss it till I die. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard, you take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. heads messed up just right. So we make love and we make plans, and God knows that I'm all about it. We're up high, never coming down, baby, just you and I. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. I've known it since I met you. This love, it was a breakthrough. For the rest of our days, we'll be everything we wanna be. For the rest of our lives. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. It's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. It's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see.
Well, Midwest, looks like we've done just about nearly all the field there. I guess you're just going to go ahead and do that little bit there. But once you've done that, I'm going to take the 8R back to the farm, and maybe you take the semi so we can get these beans unloaded, because we don't want them sitting in the field, especially with this storm coming. We could probably leave the combines here, but it might be best not to as well.
No, we'll just leave the combines here, because we got to end up harvesting more soybeans later. Remember, we still got like 110 acre field we got to hit up tomorrow, because the weather's not going to be dropping below freezing. We're not really going to be getting snow. It's actually going to turn into some just regular rain. So right now the temperature is going to drop to 34 tonight, so that's not below freezing, so I think we should be good. It is going to be a little bit cold. It is going to give a little bit of stress, but I mean, all the pods are pretty much dead anyway. So we'll just give it a couple days after that, let them dry out. So we are getting pretty lucky with not having to deal with the first freeze so far this year, because I just got the weather report. But I will unload into that grain wagon, or that grain cart, once I get done here, and then you can go ahead and ship yourself off to the farm. And I actually do need to get some cows today, buddy. So I was thinking about getting some fall calves, or I guess fall cattle, from this consignment auction that we got going on in town. So I figure we can get that all taken care of.
Sounds like a plan in that, actually. Yeah, that sounds real good. I can't wait to get some cows. I mean, we got that pretty cool cattle farm there. There's a little Quonset as well, so we can, take the skid steer over there, buy a couple new pieces of equipment and get that all sorted.
Get back here, buddy. What are you doing driving away? Hold on.
Yeah, I couldn't get it stopped. It was just, the gear wasn't clicking back.
All right, don't worry. All right, got about 20% left unloaded in here, and we should be good.
Sounds good. I mean, I might take a little while to get back to the farm, but, you know, the 8R has a good amount of power, so we should be bing chilling.
By the way, so my acre estimator for bushels that we got fully completed out of here, for my average anyway, I got roughly around 875 bushel.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad considering the field size. I mean, it is only like 20 acre field, so I mean, we were getting pretty good yield rates.
Yeah, maybe next year they'll be better. I don't think those fields are curated at all in terms of herbicide, fertilizer, lime, anything in regards to that. I think when we bought those fields, that was already planted, and they said, hey, look, we did spread a little bit of lime, but not in the whole field, and we never got to doing some herbicide and fertilizer. That's definitely probably took a big chunk of the yield out. We probably could also go ahead and get some soil samples in our fields taken just to see what everything's looking like, their nitrogen levels, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, we could go ahead and do that. I'll tell you right now that because of all those weeds in here, they probably definitely did kill the nitrogen in here. I know soybeans don't use up as much, well, they don't really use much nitrogen as in general anyway. I feel like what we could do is we could no-till, we could strip till this and then plant in it later. So technically, we aren't really doing too much ground deformation, and we're not getting rid of all the organic matter here, really. So we could strip till it, and then we can go ahead and kind of maybe run some anhydrous, you know?
Yeah, I did see some of those pop up around town, though. I think that'd be pretty neat to go ahead and do. On a different topic here, at the cattle farm, there is also a field right in front of it. It's maybe, what, 10 acres-ish? I'm thinking that we could convert that into an alfalfa field or a grass field for the cattle. I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We'll just have to get ourselves like a little air seeder or something like that where we can go ahead and get the cattle all fed or get seeded in there so we can get the cattle fed later on in the future. So it works for me.
Right, cool. Well, yeah, we got to go ahead and disc up the field, though, because there is a dead crop in there. I believe it may be sorghum, and I mean, we don't really need that, and I think it is past its due date.
Okay, sounds good to me. I'm just going to get heading over to the farm. I got the automatic tarp going down on the semi, so we should be good, and I'll see you when I get there, all right?
Sounds good. Speaking about tarps, I just had to get the automatic tarp going whilst I was driving. You know, I kind of forgot about that. Luckily, no beans spilled out. We're not that full yet.
Holy crap, he nearly just about smashed me in the face.
I didn't nearly hit you. How's everything? Oh, whoa. Look at these cute little buggers out here.
So he went ahead and bought 6 18-month, 10 6-month, and 6 0-month. So they're pretty young cows, if I do say so myself.
I mean, at least we got,
we got a good bunch
mamas
here
in there. We got, we got some, what, 6-month-olds, you said?
Yeah, so we got 10 6-month-olds, and then we got like 6 1-month to 0-month-olds. So a couple weeks old ones in here, which is pretty good. So we got, you know, a decent amount of just random ones in here.
Anyway, well, I guess we can kind of get some feed ready. Should I go and get a couple bales bought and bring them over here? We don't have a feeder, do we? Huh. Oh, there's a feeder out here. I have an idea.
I reckon we buy a tractor with a front loader on it and a feed mixer and we bring it here. I'll just park the truck up and we can both go to the store and see what new tractors they got on the lot, eh? Make sure to shut that gate so the cows don't follow through.
I mean, so what I was thinking, what we can go ahead and do is I was just going to get a couple hay bales, put them on the back of the pickup here, and then all we got to do is literally just drop them off in the hay feeder that's out there, and that should cover us for the next day or so.
Yeah, I reckon we could do that, but while we're there, I do kind of want to go ahead and at least buy maybe a tractor and a feed mixer for this place, just so we're semi-prepared so we don't got to go running around, especially with our pack schedule these next couple of days.
All right, well, I guess we can afford it, you know.
You guess or you know? I mean, we got the 5.5 million buckaroos in the bank account and we're not in debt, or are we in debt? I don't really remember.
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to find out. Anyway.
Holy crap, this ain't good.
Oh, we ain't in debt. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Well, guys, another successful day on the BTO, or the big time operation, whatever you guys want to call it. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe.